ecological impact. Then we will hear from Mr. Al-Haddad, Mohammed Fuad Al-Haddad, who is here. I will introduce him later, as he's a close, long-term friend of mine. And at the end, we will have a text of Mr. Salah Mahmoud, the Kurdistan Regional Parliament Human Rights Council, will be read, his text will be read. So let's begin the meeting now on human rights situation in Iraq, missing persons and victim compensation, Halabja, Anfal campaigns, and mass credits. We begin with Dr. Kazan Ali. Please.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Chairman, and thanks a lot, Dr. Kleininger and Dr. Kelly also for the nice presentation of the morning. Now I'd like to read my state of chart. Let me first of all talk about some information about the chart organization. Dear ladies and gentlemen, our organization, Other Side Watch, is an independent Kurdish non-profit civilian non-governmental organization that works primarily on issues related to the mass killing and genocide committed against the Kurds and all of the nations in the world. It works through democratic principles and uses peaceful means to reach its goal. Kurdistan Watch was established in 2002 in response to the vacuum caused by absence of reliable and neutral organization in connection to such issues as a compensation to victims' families. In addition, there were no serious efforts aimed at putting a stop to Kurdish ethnic cleansing and genocide, or at bringing this to attention of the world community. Now we have 11 sections across Europa and Kurdistan. Our main purposes are to work for ensuring that the basic human rights are respected everywhere in the world, and stop violence against the women, children, and abolish the death penalty and the torture. Address any other issues that is related to the mass killing, include weapons of mass destruction, and prosecution of the perpetrators in the mass killing genocide in Kurdistan generally, and to the Anfal in particular. Help the victims that suffer from the disease and disability as a result of the mass killing and genocide. Today we are discussing the events that happened in the Kurdistan and to take action so as not to happen such situation in the future. We would like to present you some of the atrocities during the Iraq regime. For example, before the Saddam Hussein regime, that they have repeated such action as a mass killing, deportation, bombing, and so on. But during the Saddam regime, this action got the higher and the most dangerous level. Here are some of examples of that regime. First of all, 30 years ago, in April 1980, between 220,000 300,000 Iraqi Kurdish Kurds were stripped of their citizenship. Many were expelled from their homes and were forced to march across the Iranian border into a decade of exile and statelessness. Others became a non-citizen in their own country. In spite of that, the regime confiscated all of the property of the civilian people. Second one, in 1977, because of the University of Soleimani was one of the sources of Kurdish revolutionary support, it was closed in Soleimani, and then the same university was reopened in Halabja district, having the same activity as before. The senior official of the regime unmercifully attacked them, and as a result of that, hundreds of the innocent students, teachers, and officials were killed and wounded. Third one, in 1983, attack against the Kurdish citizens belonging to the Barzansi, 8,000 of whom were rounded up by the region in north Iraq and executed in the desert at a great distance from their homes. Fourth one in 1988, Anfal campaign, during which as many as 182,000 people were dumped while they were alive. Most of men were separated from their families and were executed in the desert in the west and the southwest of Iraq. The remains of some of their wives and children have also been found in mass graves. During the Anfal campaign, Kurdish villages and the towns were destroyed also. The last one, the Halabja prison chemical gas attack occurred in the period in March 1988, when the chemical weapons were released by the Iraqi government forces and more than 5,000 of the civilians in Iraq, Kurdish part of Halabja, were killed.
Je pense qu'il vaut mieux qu'il doit être doucement parce que l'interprète avertit qu'il arrive pas sans...